those were good days, Recoil. Good afternoon, peeps. Here we go. Welcome. How's everyone doing? We are chilling today. Short stream, 2 hours, playing some Elden Ring, making some quest progress, having a good old time. Hope you're doing well, Recoil. Been a minute.
Still, it's not easy, but you're telling me.
Ooh, I know that man for sure. You do know this man.
I suppose I should try to hone it, shouldn't I?
This man's coming back after a long break.
I can tell.
Monday we had a stream on YouTube. Today we're doing it in 2 places. Why not? Why not? I had to see my Twitch friends that I don't see ever, you know? How you kids doing? Hope all is well. Long time no see. All right, anything here I need? Yes, I need that. All right, we should be good to go out and around. Dude, I feel that. I am old too. You're almost... You're like 20. I'm like 30. Let that sink in for a little bit. We're getting old, man. We're getting real old. It's been such a long time. Yeah, so the way it's working now is I will be streaming Monday and Wednesdays at 5 o'clock. Basically here. We're going to be playing Elden Ring, chilling, getting our feet back under us, that kind of thing. Dying to random mobs out in the world, that kind of thing. We have a YouTube series coming out. The first episode is on the YouTube channel now. And then, well, the intro video is on the YouTube channel now. And then the first episode comes out next week. So that's fun. So streaming is just kind of my way to like keep my foot in the door. We'll come back, we'll hang out with some peeps, we'll chill, play video games, that kind of thing. It's good to see you too. So yes, we're here on Twitch, we're here on YouTube, we're in 2 places today. Hanging out. Highly recommend the YouTube channel. But if you're a Twitch junkie and you want to stay here, I'm not going to begrudge you. It's good to see you. Yeah, pushing 20 now, Recoil. Goodness. I'm rocking 30 next year. It's a whole new world out there. Too busy reading. I'm going the wrong direction from where I want to be going. I want to be this way. Do we go to Raya Lucaria right now? I'm not sure. So, quick heads up. This is day 2. The YouTube series is Hyplex. It is incredibly exciting. So Arkham Asylum is next week's game. And then every 2 weeks after that will be a different game. We are working on the Dishonored video actively. What's up? Second stream. Yes, we made it to 2 streams. I know, Patches. We love him. We didn't kill him brutally this time. This time is the key word here. This time. He will be spared for now. Alright, so we're going to play the game of run around this lovely area. Because A, it's my favorite area of the game. And B... I just feel like doing random bosses and quests here, so that's the name of the game right now. But yes, for you friends on YouTube, yes, we are live on Twitch as well. For you Twitch friends, yes, we're live on YouTube as well. I figured out how to do both at the same time. Hopefully my wife doesn't try using the internet because I'm definitely using all of it. Yes, I'm saying this because she's in the other room and can hear me. Yeah, so season 1 is, I made a joke, it's vaguely rodent themed. So you have Batman, which is the rodent, and then you have Dishonored, which is all about rats. So that's the meme, at least. It's not going to exactly stay that way. Yeah, so there were quite a few blind games for the first season. I had never played Arkham Origins or Arkham Knight. I had like seen some stuff about them, but I hadn't played either of them. And I had never played Deathloop, Death of the Outsider, or Dishonored 2. I had stopped after Dishonored 1 in that series. So a lot of those were blind for me, which is super exciting. That's kind of why I wanted to pick games and series where I had like started and stopped. So like Arkham, I have started and stopped, and then Dishonored, I've had started and stopped. Season 2, same thing. Not telling you guys what the games are for that yet, but I have already recorded all of those games. I have not made any of the videos, but they're already all recorded. But it's another series where I've like, oh, I've played like 5 or 6 of these and then never played the rest of them. So it's another series like that. So there's your hint. I'm sure if you know me, or if you're one of my IRL friends that I've talked to, you can 100% figure out what I'm talking about. But yeah, so it's gonna be a series like that. I just did a nice little loop over there. I was just blindly riding around. Let's go back to the shack. Objectives for this stream. We need smithing stones to do more damage. Smithing stones are located here. So that'll be our first goal. Let's go that way. Peak Steam playtime. You can definitely figure it out. I believe I talked to you and your significant other about one of the games, or about when you guys stopped playing that particular series. So you'll definitely be able to figure it out. Also, I don't know if Steam correctly logged my playtime for those games. Yeah, I played through Arkham Asylum a couple weeks ago just to re-record some like challenge maps, because some of the footage from the first video is a little grainy. I didn't actually fix the bitrate on my recording until Arkham City, so I actually ended up going back and re-recording all of Arkham Asylum. I didn't end up doing like all the Riddler trophies and stuff again, because that was just, you know, 13 hours I didn't want to have to redo. But like the story stuff and challenge maps, I did actually go back and play again, which was great because I got to have a even fresher opinion when I went in and played. Because I think when I went and replayed the game, I had just finished Arkham Origins, so it was before I played the 4th game, but after I played the 3rd game, I went back and re-recorded. So I got to like re-experience that, which was kind of cool. It's a you know, 8 hours I didn't want to have to re-spend, but it's a fun game series, so it's a game series I'm never upset going to play. Like, the Arkham games are always super fun. Get out of here, wandering thing. I don't want to deal with you right now. All right. We are here. Smithing stones are here. Let's upgrade our gear. That rhymes. Come at me, Drake. Come at me, bro. Greetings, wife. Would you like to say hello?
Hello.
We have figured out how to do both.
Yay.
So Lex is holding down the Twitch side.
Nice.
With Nova, who's also... Hello, Nova. It's good to see you, bud. Love your brother. So, C's is here. She says hello. She just hopped out of the shower, so she's smelling fine. You're gonna go what? You're gonna go get groceries? Okay. Alright, have fun. Text me when you're there so I know you're safe. You can do both. You can do both. I appreciate you, Lex. It's good to see you. Thanks for stopping by today. Any help is, you know, we're redoing the dream, but with a better outlook and more creative aspects to it. So we're gonna give it a good run. We've got our schedule. We're doing Monday and Wednesdays single player games, and then Saturdays are Saturday mornings, our Saturday morning cartoons. So that's kind of like our play whatever. Could be more Elden Ring. It could be, hey, we're gonna go play Helldivers or Destiny. Especially next week, there's a lot of Destiny content, so. Yeah, I have the "it" in front of my name because I believe when I was, I don't know, in like middle school when Twitch first came out, I was twitch.com/rednolus and have since abhorrently lost the account information. And about every year or so, I email Twitch like, hey, I'm this person. You can clearly see that there has been no activity on this account for like 10 years. I'm dead. Can I please have the username? And every single time they say, lol, no, you can't prove anything. Get wrecked, nerd. Oh, I need my death counter back, by the way. That's 2 to gravity in the last 2 days. We are at a whopping 11 deaths now because I was not paying attention. Dude, if you ever need help cooking up decks for Magic, I am your man. For real, dude. I got you. I know way too much about that game. Uh-oh. Has Elden Ring crashed? Should we wait for the program to respond or should we close the program? Should we give it a chance? Oh, it crashed. Never mind. Okay. Give me 2 seconds to boot the game back up. The game did not agree with the death I took, so it's like, get out of here. Dude, it's super fun. I don't know if you know this. I used to play semi-professional Magic for a while. So there were a lot of summers in high school where my full-time job was to go to locals and beat up on all the, you know, sweaty 30, 40-year-olds who have been playing this game forever. And I'd win like, I don't know, I'd win 2 or 3 tournaments a week. I'd get, you know, first, second, third place pretty consistently at like a bunch of different stores. And that's how I bought my first gaming computer. Was I had actually accumulated so many cards from winning Magic tournaments that from reselling the cards, I bought my first gaming computer. This was in like 2014? No, it must have been earlier than that. 2012? 2012, I want to say. Because we graduated, oh God, Lex, when did we graduate high school? Was it 2013? I'm terrible at time, so I honestly couldn't tell you. I think it was 2013. So it was a year or 2 before that. I was crushing locals, playing an absolute ton of Magic. I still play pretty consistently, but I proxy cards now. I don't really go out and buy cards. I buy like commander decks, but I don't buy like tournament Magic anymore. Think about getting in it. Dude, it's been about 2 years for me as well. I honestly think you and I quit, or at least stopped playing around the same time, I think. I've like dipped my head back in, you know, like every season for at least, you know, a couple days just to try it. But I haven't played like my everyday consistent, I'm gonna play Destiny in... since Witch Queen? The expansion before Lightfall, which I'm 90% sure was Witch Queen. Death counter goes up because I'm not killing these guys. I'm not wasting my time. We're just getting the smithing stones and running to the boss. Yeah, Witch Queen. Yeah, Witch Queen was... and that was a... honestly, Witch Queen was a good expansion. Lightfall, I sat and played it, but I couldn't get into it, you know? Like, they just... the writing and how they presented a whole lot of the seasonal content, I just wasn't about it. It was not my favorite, that's for sure. It was not the worst expansion we've ever had, but it was a far cry from the best one too. You know, Curse of Osiris still exists, so it's nothing can... I don't want to say nothing can ever be worse from that, because I don't want to jinx the end of the game. So, good lord, I am getting absolutely obliterated by these miners with level 3 spells. Ah! Ah! Alright, we made it. Don't you dare. You're gonna take fall damage. Oh, he didn't take fall damage because he hit me. Just keep jump attacking. Alright, perfect. Alright, this should heal me for a little bit, and this will give me a little... Oh, it does not heal me because I am a potato. That is why that did not heal me. Alright, let's actually kill these guys so I'm not wasting health potions. Jump attacks is the name of the game. Sick. Smithing Stone 2. Nice. Those are the ones we're actually looking for. All these Smithing Stone 3s are nice, but 2s are what we're missing. Let's give this guy a nice little hello, good morning. Good to see you. Another Smithing Stone 3 is nice. Alright, this guy's got 2 Smithing Stones next to him. We like to see it. Yeah, the more Smithing Stones we can get, the less I'm going to have to buy later. So that's nice. You skipped Curse of Osiris. Okay, that is smart. Good take. Good take. Skipping Curse of Osiris. Got dropped in around Forsaken. Forsaken was one of the... I don't want to say it's the best DLC we've ever had. It's definitely top 3 for sure. Forsaken was peak D2. I just need to get to the boss. I can beat the boss with no health potions, I'm pretty sure. I have not leveled my health as much as I should have. Get away! I'll take another death here, that's fine. Alright, let's play the guessing game of I'm pretty sure we have to go left. I was incorrect. Alright. We got everything from the side rooms there, so now we can kind of sprint just to the boss. Like, we don't have to worry about necessarily fighting things, which is good. I hate that Curse was bad because I love Egypt. Dude, I'm right there with you. Like, Egyptian god lore... And just like, that goes all the way back to like my love of Yu-Gi-Oh, you know? I'm just like, it's just intriguing and awesome. And we don't get a ton of it in like media. So Osiris is like the super cool dude. And we should have like all of this awesome stuff to do with Osiris. And the expansion was not good at all. Like, that was back when Amarog, Jackson, and I played together, like, every day. And every day he and I logged in and we're like, dude, what are we doing? Like, what are we even playing for at this juncture? Because there were no random rolled weapons. We were still in the double primary hell. Like, there was no shotguns in your secondary slot. It was just terrible. PvP was a desolate wasteland. PvE wasn't much better. Dude, ammo economy, for real. Ammo economy was, did you remember? I feel like an old man. Back in my day, sniper rifles were a heavy weapon. You remember playing PvP when your heavy weapon was just a basic sniper rifle? That was what we were playing with. Like, that's what we were doing. We would have an SMG and a pulse rifle, and everyone would beeline it to heavy because they're like, oh, I want my sniper ammo, because that's the only way you could get that kind of play. It was a bad model. It was a bad model. I saw a hidden passage up there, so I'm gonna go grab that real quick. The one cool warlock we got expansion was exactly, yeah. Like the only, like, okay, don't get me wrong, Ikora's cool, and in the lore, Ikora is like my mom because she is an invective using PvP all-star, which in Destiny 1, I was an invective using PvP all-star. But they didn't do much with her, and now it was like Osiris was the big guy. We were gonna get this super cool warlock, and it just wasn't good. It was just not what we wanted. Jeez. You can stop doing that much damage whenever you want. Oh, let's just do the thing that's actually busted broken and why we're using a katana. Excuse you, sir. Or ma'am. I can't really tell. All right, now it's easy because we've broken their guard and we can do this forever. Laughs and Hunter main. Hey, we've had some hunters have been eating pretty good since Strand came out. I will say. I watched some people play PvP on Hunter. They are playing a different video game than me. They are not playing the same video game I'm playing. Yay, we got the bell bearing. Whoop, 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 whoop. All right, let's head back to round table. All right, let me log the boss. That was the Crystallian Ringblade, which means we have this playthrough killed 19 bosses. 19 total bosses, which is pretty good.
Well, I took you no matter to lay out your own.
All right, so we need to level this Nagakiba. Nagakiba +6. I'm out of runes. Okay, I can sell to him.
No matter.
Sell. I don't know how many I need. Let's get an extra 1,000. All right, now we need smithing stone 3s to level my Nagakiba up higher. Smithing stone 3s require that I go from Liurnia of the Lakes to Altus Plateau. To get to Altus Plateau, I can either fight Makar the Magma Worm, which I don't want to do because my health is really low, or I can get both halves of the Dectus Lift Medallion. Let's go do that. Let's get the elevator pieces. Let's make our life 10,000 times easier. All right. Now the name of the game is run through this abysmal fort and hope we don't get one shot. Run in, run in, run in, run in. And don't get poisoned. All right, we're free. We're in the clear. But no, Saturday, let's see, like, today we're online streaming till about 7. because I have some dinner plans with some IRL friends, and I didn't want to say no, I'm streaming till 9, we can't do dinner, because honestly I need the human interaction. I want to hang out with some friends. So we're streaming till 7, and then we'll be back Saturday in the morning for I haven't decided between just jamming some Iron Banner games or playing Helldivers, because the new Helldivers update looks amazing, if you're wondering. We quit out here so we don't die to rats. If you've never played a From Software game, you can quit out to not die. And I don't feel like going back and wading through all those rats, so we're not gonna. Okay, never mind. Oh yeah, okay, we're de-aggroed because we loaded back in. We can just fast travel out. Life is good. Not getting absolutely wrecked. All right. Now we need to get to the elevator. Best way for us to get to the elevator is to go here. Make a pit stop here for the map. Go all the way up this road over here. Get the map piece that's in the fog over here. Go all the way up here. Cross this little land bridge right here. And go to the elevator, which is right here. Okay, that's the name of the game right now. So we're gonna fast travel to the shack, and we'll go do that stuff. So this is gonna be a lot of me just riding torrent and running around. So how's everybody doing? Nova, how the hell are you? I haven't seen you IRL in like 4 years, and I think that's a crime. And Knight, I don't even know when the last time we chatted was. I think I went live on Twitch playing like Jedi Survivor or Fallen Order in like, I don't know, early 2020. I think that's the last time I saw you too. All right, we got the map for the middle of Liurnia, which is good. I know we do live fairly close. It's just, yeah, life, man. That's how it goes. That's my excuse for everything. It's just, oh, life. Have to finish your degree. All right, what is your degree in? And looking for a job. Okay, yep, heard. Getting degree, getting career, that kind of stuff. Cybersecurity, very nice. I had a friend recently just finish. And he didn't get a degree. He finished his certs. And he had a rough time finding a gig. But, I mean, with a degree in certs, I'm sure that's better. I don't know how it all works out, but I believe in you. You're a smart cookie. We're going to pick up the Grace here. It was right before Mixer decided to make everyone homeless. Dude, I feel that. Not a week goes by that I don't legitimately think about Mixer, you know? All right, we add to the gravity. The death counter goes up. Yeah, not a week goes by that I don't think about Mixer. And that's not like, oh man, I wish Mixer was back. Like, there are some things that, like, the website definitely did poor, and like I was in a completely different space. So to say like I could do Mixer now, I honestly don't know. But that, I disagree. I landed before I jumped. I did this jump 2 times yesterday playing with a friend, and now it's killed me twice, and I'm upset. I protest. Companies don't want to pay for it. That's the thing. And like, I have one friend that works cybersecurity as his full-time gig. He works for, he's actually a government employee. He's a civilian contractor for, I think it's the Navy. Really smart guy, but they're struggling to like pay people what they should be paid, and like to hire the correct number of people for the position. Because before this, he was doing another government another government gig where he was basically a one-man team. And he's like, this is not sustainable, and I don't know what you want me to do here. Community college is fun. There was a time, I want to say back in 20, like right after I got my teaching degree, where I'm like, you know, I could be an adjunct professor. That would be fun. Like, you know, there's a couple, you know, community college. We're right next to a ton of community or like outpost colleges, you know, like there are a bazillion campuses even just in between you and me, and like there's like 5 down the road. So I'm like, that could be interesting, just, you know, teach as an adjunct in the English department, like two or 3 classes, you know, like not a full-time professor, but do that. But I don't know, I like the job I have now, even though this year is a rough year for my job. Even though it's a rough year for my job, I do enjoy what I do. I will say that. Dun, dun, dun. This is the running part right now. I don't really want to go up to the 4 belfries, so I don't need to go there. I don't particularly need to fight any of these enemies. There are some bosses around, but I'm like, I want upgrades first. Online adjuncts don't seem to do crap and get paid pretty good. I was looking at. It's like, even if I just online, like if I did like a creative writing course, or like an introductory literature course, or if, you know, if I was really lucky, they'd let me do, I've wanted to do a course load, or not a course load, like write a syllabus for a video game literature course. The problem with like a video game literature course, because I've actually talked to a professor about this. I had some really good professors when I was an undergrad, so we're gonna tell a story right now. So when I was an undergrad, there was this professor. I don't know if he'd want me to dox him, so I won't say his name. We're gonna call him Professor Bob. So Professor Bob and I are good buds, right? He is a super chill dude. He's kind of a younger professor. He was teaching things like world cinema, or like introduction to Asian literature, because he was a very big like proponent of like mission work in like Taiwan and stuff. So he's a super cool guy, like really down to earth, awesome gentleman. Still pops up. I still see what he's up to on like Instagram and Twitter all the time. He's just a super chill dude. Anyway, I had asked him about like, hey, hypothetically speaking, what would be the requirements, or what do you think it would look like if we had a literature course on video games? And he thought about it for a little bit, and we kind of had a back and forth, and we came up with like, so we couldn't require people to actually play the video game themselves, and that could come down to like, what if this is a like class where someone who like doesn't play video games is taking this course as just like a random ass elective, or maybe it's, you know, a Kotaku journalist who's terrible at video games. So we would need to do a like recording where the person would have to watch basically like all the cutscenes, or somebody do like a guided playthrough. And I was like, okay, that's neat. The problem I have with that though is video games are an experiential medium. Let me know if I'm saying that word right, because it's a big word and it doesn't sound right in my brain. It's an experiential medium. So like 85% of the fun of video games is you are the person doing the cool stuff. So that would take away from the experiential aspect of it. It'd be like watching a non-silent movie silently. Like, you could like pay only attention to shots and blocking and technical aspects of the film, but film at its core is a visual and audio medium. So like you would need to do all facets of it. I thought that was an interesting conversation.
All done? Well,
Even though like I know in my heart what games I would put on a video game literature playlist, just from like a writing perspective and like just an experience perspective. Like I'd put The Last of Us was on there. Maybe it wasn't the first thing on there, but it was something like that. Last of Us was definitely on there. Because that's, you know, typical American Gothic. It fits right in with your No Country for Old Men tone of game, you know? Because the people who made that game actually based a lot of their tonality on the Coen Brothers movies, and then Coen Brothers are No Country for Old Men, Raising Arizona, those movies, you know? Oh Brother, Where Art Thou, etc., etc. I'm a big cinema nerd, so well, I don't want to say I'm a big cinema nerd. I am a big nerd about movies made by certain directors. Like I like the Coen Brothers, I like the Nolans, like that kind of thing. Yeah, I think it'd be a super fun class. SBEVC has a crapload of adjunct openings. You know, that might be a... I don't want to say that might be a summer consideration, because this summer, I'm going to be honest, I'm not doing anything. This year has been, quite frankly, terrible, just as far as my job goes. So this summer, I'm going to stream, and I'm going to sleep. Like, that's my entire summer plan. But that would be something I could look into for future summers if I did a summer quarter, you know? Because I don't know if I could feasibly do my current day job and be an adjunct, you know? I just feel like that would be unsustainable, especially because I'm going super hyphy on YouTube content and trying to dip my foot back into the streaming space. So... all right, we're in Altus, my second favorite zone of the game, I think. We're kind of gonna just go grab a couple items and then head to the cave that has the bell bearing for my other smithing stones. And then after that, I don't know what we're gonna do. It's a crapshoot, but... yeah, exactly. Like, and this was a conversation I had with my IRL friends and my wife. I'm like, hey, I would really like to stream and make YouTube videos. Like, I like that. Do I think it's going to be a full-time job? You know, in all likelihood, probably not. If it is, great. But I just enjoy that process. I've done it before. I think about it all the time. It's something that I would like to go back and do. I am going to set a super strict schedule for myself. I'm not going to pull days where I'm in the streaming chair for 14 hours a day, because Nova, it was in night, you were there, I was doing that. It was not sustainable. So I would like to do this. I would like your support. I'm gonna do it X days a week and spend the rest of it just with you guys, because I would like some life outside of this. And they were like, that's the coolest thing you've ever said, let's do it. So yeah, they've been super supportive. Yeah, it needs some work-life balance, and that's something that I definitely was, you know, not doing. So it's much better to have any work-life balance where compared to the previous times when I had none. That's why I don't bring work home a lot. I do sometimes, but I try not to. As a teacher, though, it's hard sometimes to not bring something home to work on. Like, I'm not gonna lie, in my backpack there are ungraded papers that I have to get to and things like that, but like, if I don't do them, you know what's gonna happen? The world will keep turning. The world will keep on moving on if I don't grade those papers today. So why do I need to put that kind of pressure on myself right now? I got time before the next grading period. I don't have to have them done today. So I won't. I would much rather spend the time just hanging out. Try and find an IT job. Yeah, my friend who does government work, he loves it. He loves it now. He didn't love it when he started, but he loves it now. It's a really stable gig. He's got like a really nice house, and he's able to like put money away and still have time for, you know, having a life and a wife and a cat. So he loves it now. IT, if I didn't have a career path, like if I didn't already have a degree and 3 years experience at my current career, I would be doing an IT job. But that's coming from someone who knows nothing. So take that with as many grains of salt as you physically can put on it. But we definitely exist in a mostly digital space, so I could try and just meme around in this dungeon for a bit. Oh, and as for the magic unboxing videos, 1000%, dude. I love magic unboxing videos. I don't know if you watch anyone do it now. I don't watch a whole lot of current sets because I don't really keep up. But I do watch a lot of people pulling, you know, like legacy boxes and older format stuff just for like, hey, remember this? Like that kind of stuff is super cool. Obviously, they're way more expensive, but I love that kind of content. It's super fun. It's super cool. I enjoy that a lot of it is people sending in their boxes that they have to these YouTubers. It's not just these YouTubers, you know, like hoarding these super expensive boxes of stuff. All right, there's a hidden door around here somewhere. Is it here? No. I don't remember how to progress in this dungeon. Is it behind the chest? Yes, it is. Look at that. I remembered something. We're just going to do this dungeon. We might not do the boss, but we're going to do this dungeon because I would like to get as many smithing stones as possible. This is definitely a hidden door. It's easy to tell. So what kind of magic are you into, Mr. Nova? Are you like a commander player? Do you go play like Friday Night Moderns? Are you into the new stuff like standard? Like what's your jam? Doing Commander. Commander is a fun format. Commander is a really fun format, especially if you have like a group of friends to play. I am loving the Fallout Commander decks right now. They've been my current favorite. Just go and jam some games. Is there anything down there I really want or need? Because there's a giant enemy there and I don't really want to deal with him. I might not have a choice. I might just be dead. I might just be dead. The science one's the Mothman. I have never seen science pop off. I feel really bad for whenever we've played with the science decks, because every time we've played with them, they have been just absolutely demolished by Mothman and Dogmeat. I know that the science one is cool, and I love the science mechanic, but man, if I have not seen it go off a single time. You full set on the new Outlaw set? I'm not gonna lie, the new Outlaw set, I watched a YouTube video of somebody, I think it was Aspiring Spike. Great modern YouTuber if you're ever interested in that format. All right, we're dead. We're not coming back in here because I was just in here for smithing stones and we got what we came here for. Let's just do last side of Grace and we'll dip. We're gonna go back to round table and level up our Nagakiba. Yes, I would like to leave. How do I leave this place? There it is. Anyway, sorry. I was saying the new set looks incredibly powerful. Just from in a vacuum. A lot of the cards there look absurdly, I don't want to say overtuned, but it definitely looks like a higher quality set than the last couple we've had, which I'm all for. I mean, that's awesome. Also, just from a flavor standpoint, I just love some of those cards, like the just outlaw, thieves, rogues, and warlock aspect. It just seems super cool. Smithing stone 3s. We need 2 more 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 smithing stone 3s. How many do we need? 2 more. Let's get some runes so we can actually pay for them. Use the robot dude. Oh, he used Liberty Prime. I love Liberty Prime. I personally am a Dr. Lee fan because it's a value commander, and I am a sucker for blue value Dirtle decks. My personal favorite's Mothman, though, just because it's gimmicky, and I love the idea of rad counters. I don't have any smithing stone 4s, so I should need 12 of them. I need 12. I need 12 of them. Oh god, I just unlocked a core memory. What YouTube video is that from? Is that some like pancake video? It's some pancake video, isn't it? Yeah, it's a pancake video, 100%. It's the guy who did the Malk video. I need 12 of them. All right, we have 12. Dirtle. Strengthen this. And we have enough smithing stone 5s to make it plus 13. That is hype. I am out of runes though. How many runes do I have? I have 410 runes. How many runes do I need? I can get 200 runes just selling some amount of trash. Let's just, yeah, let's sell the exalted flesh because we can buff ourselves other ways. Boom. All right, other smithing stone 5s, we're not going to be able to have those for a while. Okay, we've just increased our damage by quite a large margin. I don't want to use 2 katanas. I've changed my mind. We're going to use the finger seal. Let's go get our buff incantations. In the process of doing that, we might be able to have... I guess we don't need to level this thing up. Let's go get our buff incantations. So that means we need to move into Kaled, which means we're just going to go over here. You have a Surveil deck using Mirko to cheat things out from my graveyard. Okay. But he doesn't have green, so I can't get Mothman in the deck. Yeah, green is one of the best support colors in EDH. If not, I don't know if it's currently the best color in Commander, I believe the last time I was playing competitive Commander, green and blue was the best color combination. I believe it has changed now. I believe it is blue is the most popular color, and I think black or red might be the second most popular now. White is just eternally getting shafted. Like, they have some really good cards, but white's in a rough spot. I'm gonna get invaded here. That's Sag. Do I have 15 faith on this build? I do have 15 faith. Okay. I can go get my buff spells and be pretty happy. All right. We went over each other successfully. Owie, my bones. All right, easy clap. Barely an inconvenience. Wasn't worried at all. But as for my personal favorite Magic colors right now, if I could play black, blue in every format, I would. Like, I still have I have a competitive Commander deck that is blue red. I'll read you the commanders in a second because you should look it up. It's hilariously funny. I play combo in Commander. And then I have a tournament legal modern deck. I have a blue black mill deck that's ready to go if I ever decide to play in a tournament. Blue players get annoying. Here's the thing. I've played hundreds of hours of every color except white. Nah, probably even white. The reason why blue players are annoying is not because the color blue is annoying. There are a lot of ways to play around enemy counterspells, and I have played with and against counterspells for years. The reason why blue players are annoying is because they don't know how to play blue correctly. So what that means is you will have a blue player who plays like 18 million counterspells and no win conditions in their deck, and all they're gonna do their entire purpose for existing is to annoy everyone else at the table. It's not to win the game, it's just to make sure that no one else can win the game, and that's annoying. The other problem that I see a lot of blue players run into is there comes a time, especially if you're playing controlling blue decks, where you have created a window of weakness with your opponent, and it is time to stop playing passive and time to start playing aggressive. And a lot of newer blue players, they're scared to kind of turn that corner of, okay, I have controlled the game enough where now I can actually start to win the game. And so what they'll do is they'll sit there and they'll wait for like everybody else to be out of resources because they'll be too scared to actually go for their game plan. That eventually everyone else will draw all of their answers again and they'll go for it and get dumpstered and be like, oh, blue is terrible. You guys had it the whole time. It's like, no, they didn't. Like, you just missed your window. Like, one of the things that I have proxied, about like 14 or so decks from different eras of Magic, and a lot of them, I have like 3 or 4 control decks in that proxy. One of the big things you have to do is control as much as you can the early turns, get to this point in control where it's like, okay, I can now execute an aggressive game plan while still keeping some control things up. You won't be able to keep up every counter spell in your hand, but you might be able to play a creature and have one. And that's fine. A lot of decks can't beat, I have played a very good control creature and you have a counter spell. A lot of decks can't beat that. Right? We don't need to sit here we don't need to play a creature until turn 57 when you're at risk of dying to just random stuff and you have 18 counterspells in your hand. Like, we don't need to be, that is not the game plan we need to be doing. That is not how correct blue players play blue. Now, I will say there are exceptions. There is a player called Gabriel Nassif. He might be one of the, if he's not the best blue player in the game right now, he's one of the best blue players that has ever played Magic, right? He is notorious for putting like 1 win condition in his deck. Not like 4 copies of 1 win condition. No, like 1 win condition. Like singular creature, and that's it. But he has been playing blue for, you know, tens of thousands of hours, that he can do that because he has done it so many times that he understands when it is time to start winning the game. I have missed this jump 3 times. Is that one, they don't have a plan, or they just like trolling people? Yeah, that's the thing. I love Magic as much as the next person. Come with a game plan. If your game plan is to sit there and cast counter spells, great. What is the actual game plan? That is a path to getting to your game plan. That is not itself a game plan. It's a way to facilitate larger controlling strategies, like playing 18 planeswalkers in your deck with counter spells. That is a control game plan. Like, that is a good game plan. Planeswalkers accrue tons of value, and counterspells are a good way to protect them. That is a good plan. They don't read the state of people playing Commander is supposed to be fun. Exactly. Like, there's something called Rule Zero conversations in Commander, and what Rule Zero conversations are thank God I did not want to have to be here much longer than that. I got my double slash. We're out of here. We're gonna go get a buff spell. Rule Zero conversations are basically you sit at the commander table and you talk for a little bit and you're like, hey, I feel like my commander deck is a little bit more competitive than maybe average. Is that okay with you guys? And you know, sometimes the correct answer is no. Like, you don't always have to bring the $16,000 4-color blue control deck from hell to every commander table, right? Like, if I'm playing Mothman without any updates, I am going to lose and I'm going to have a terrible time. But if everyone agrees, like, hey, we have taken our decks and we've changed like 10 cards, and everyone agrees, like, that's an acceptable power level increase. You know, 10 cards is enough to take a deck from maybe a precons are about a level 4 or 5, so maybe it takes a level 4 to level 5 or a 5 to level 6, and those are fun games. I've played games where everyone at the table is playing 9 and 10 out of 10 level power decks, and those games can be fun, but it's a very different experience, and you have to know that going through. Like, you have to know that going into it. Can't agree if you don't agree. Exactly. Like, you want people to have fun and want to play Magic with you again. And one of the ways to do that is to not sit there with the best, for like what Knight said, the blue deck from hell, and ruin everybody else's playtime. I have played with and against the blue deck from hell multiple times. There's a time and a place for it, and it is not every time or place. Welcome to my TED Talk about Magic the Gathering. All right, I don't actually know where this fort I'm looking for is, so I'm just gonna kind of randomly be torrenting around Caelid until I find it. If I'm cool with that, you guys cool with that? If I just kind of like randomly putz around until I find what I'm looking for? I know it's around here, kind of. Also, good evening, Mr. Vlad. It's good to see you. I figured out a OBS plugin. So we are now live on purple and red, and that I am happy. Because my primary venture is not the stream, it is the YouTube videos. So streaming on both platforms is kind of just whatever. It's a good way for me to check in on both sides. Yeah, I would rather get beat on. Not even. I'm gonna amend your statement if that's okay. It's not even I would rather get beat on just because the deck I'm playing against is better. I'd rather get beat up on because the deck I'm playing against got to do their thing and the player played it really well. Pretty sure that fort over there is what I'm looking for, so that's where we're gonna go. Otherwise, like you said, you're gonna waste 4 hours. You're gonna have this feeling of, man, I showed up and nothing nothing happened. Zero progress was made. And that is a bad feeling for everybody involved. Not just for you, it's a bad feeling for everyone else at that play table. Better side of the stream. Dude, yeah. Here's the thing. I love both YouTube and Twitch. So I don't mind. I'll give it a fair shake. And I think the best option for me is to do the restream. Oh, low latency is the best. That is one of the reasons why I do love the Twitch side of things. Again, I was talking to my wife about this today. Mixer spoiled me with FTL servers, and I will never forgive them for that because I'm upset. I'm watching my dog's over there getting his dinner, and he's wagging his tail, and he's so cute. He doesn't know I'm talking about him, but I'm looking at him. He's adorable. It's the issue with your group. I want people's deck to be their thing. Not gonna counter their commander because they're starting. Yeah, and like this is the thing is like, and that's part of the rule zero conversation. Like part of the rule zero conversation is you can say like, hey, I'm playing this deck, and I'm not playing this deck just because I like the colors or the cards. I'm playing this deck for this commander, and everything I do revolves around this commander. We were incredibly spoiled by FTL. We were incredibly spoiled by FTL. I was telling Nova this earlier. Like, it was not a week goes by where I don't think about some facets of Mixer, and I'm like, man, if they didn't poop the bed, the streaming space would be in a very interesting place right now. All right, we got Flame Grant Me Strength. That's one of the buff spells we need, so that's pretty hype. My next buff spell is in Liurnia of the Lakes. I don't want to die particularly. I just need to get away. Yes, there has not yet been a website that has equaled Mixer's FTL streaming capabilities. I don't even know. How do we surpass that? What's the next step from FTL? And here's the thing, is like Twitch's infrastructure, it is doubtful to me that they could produce something like that. There are too many users on Twitch and YouTube to facilitate that kind of server load. I just don't think that technology exists, you know? Because by growth metrics, Mixer was huge, but by actual user base, Mixer was fractional compared to how many people are currently on Twitch and YouTube. All right, we get to rest now and add some. We get to upgrade our flasks. We get to memorize a spell. We're going to change the Ash of War on this. We're going to change it to double slash, I believe. Are we going to change it to double slash? I would kind of like to go with the multi-hit build over the unsheath build. We can try it out. If we hate it, we can just go back. Okay, so hold on. Let's math. We have 167 plus 93 damage on Keen, right? I believe that 93 damage is crit, and the 167 is just base damage. Or we could go to 63 crit damage and 201 base damage, which if we're doing a multi-hit build, which just we want to be getting hits out, that seems like a better deal. So we're gonna do that. Okay, I have to look something up real quick, unless anybody remembers where Bloodflame Blade is. I know it's in Liurnia. Liurnia of the Lakes, dropped by a teardrop scarab in the marshes northwest to Rose Church. Okay. Well, Rose Church, I'm pretty sure is this. So let's go to the Boil Prawn Shack, and then we'll go from there. Oh, yeah. YouTube makes Twitch look like a drop in the... I don't know why I'm casting a spell. I did not cast a spell. I don't know why it did that, but neat. It spawned me in, already casting Flame Grant Me Strength, which is fine. I'm not gonna fight anybody right now. But I don't know why I did that. YouTube, it would be harder to find somebody without a YouTube account than somebody with a YouTube account, is how YouTube works. It is so integral to modern entertainment right now that it is... I would say it is probably... I have no statistics to back this up. This is just my existence as a human on planet Earth. It is probably more prevalent for people to watch YouTube than watch TV at this juncture in time. And I mean TV, like streaming services don't count. I just mean like TV in general.
My doubt. The words are truly. I believe even that's the part. Oh, I have a...
Thank you, Vare. I will happily do your quest. All right, we'll participate in some PvE in a little bit. Okay, so we are looking for a teardrop scarab in the marshes northwest of the Rose Church. So this is the Rose Church. So we are gonna go... Hey, look, a teardrop scarab northwest of the Rose Church. Hey, look, Bloodflame Blade. You got tired of TV? I have watched... When I was growing up, and this is going to age me a little bit, it's probably different for some of you. When I was growing up, watching TV every night with the family was just something we did, right? It could be like a reality TV show, or we'd watch like a sitcom or like a rerun of an old show, something, right? We just watched something on TV as a family. I want to say about when I was in high school, that's about when we're like, nah, everyone's got a laptop and a phone. You watch what you want to watch, go nuts. And that's about when TV stopped, which you're saying that's about 2017. So if I was in high school, that's 2013. So it tracks. It tracks. Bloodflame Blade. I do not have 10 arcane. How much arcane do I have? I have 9 arcane. That I am a little upset about. I need to level up, which means I need runes. I don't need this anymore. Where can I facilitate some runes? Oh, dude, yeah, Survivor, 100%. We watched a ton of Survivor. Big Bang Theory, that was something we watched a ton of. I watched a lot of reruns of like Friends. I've watched a ton of. Let's see what else. A lot of crime shows. The Closer, big crime show that we watched a ton of. Obviously, like football and stuff. We still watch football all the time, but watching a bunch of anime by 2012. I didn't really dive into anime till I was in college, when my roommate was like, you have to watch Attack on Titan, you have to watch Sword Art Online. How have you not seen these things, you big dumb idiot? That's about when I got into anime, really, was college. I haven't watched like any of your gold or silver aged animes. Like I haven't seen much Naruto. I haven't seen much One Piece. Haven't seen like Berserk, like things like that. I haven't really, I am a new era anime fan, which I know will frustrate a lot of people, but all right, new ability. Who this? All right, ability is actual super hot fire. That is absurdly good. One Piece is now above 1,000 episodes. See, I feel like if I had watched that as a kid, I would not mind that One Piece is above 1,000 episodes. Because I have watched One Piece exactly one time, and it was when I was in Taiwan, and I was watching the show in Chinese on a hospital bed TV after my accident. That is the only time I've ever watched One Piece. And I feel like I got my experience with One Piece out of that. I feel pretty good. That opinion may change. I would love to have the time to watch more just gold and silver age television in general. Doesn't have to be just like American television or anime, just in general. Like there's a ton of old shows that I'm like, yeah, I really want to watch that. And then you look at the time in the day you have, and I'm like, I really can't watch 8 seasons of Lost right now, even though I want to rewatch that show, you know? Caught up in 2010. See, yeah, you have been around the block a little bit, and you know way more than me about that anime, and so you can keep up with it, and that's great. I cannot, unfortunately. Dude, if I get this Nagakiba leveled up just a little bit more, we would be cooking with fire. All right, we are coming up on a boss. So with bosses, if I don't see your message, I'm not ignoring you. I just don't want to die. So let's get our boss build ready. We're gonna buff with flame, grant me strength. What's our wondrous physic look like? Charge attacks and boost in stamina. I have no interest in charge attacks. I do have interest in stamina, so we're just gonna put some health stuff on there. Monday is my first episode. Yes, Arkham Asylum is gonna come out Monday. I want to say it's gonna come out Monday at 8. Would you put it during the stream? Maybe it'll come out Monday at 8:30. I need to check at what time I have it scheduled. But yes, Arkham Asylum is going to come out Monday. I am very excited about it. Is it perfect? No. But I can do one of two things when it comes to content creation. I can sit there and I can agonize over this video to make it like 2% better. Or I can just say, you know what? I have not made videos before. And I am going to just release it and make more videos that will get better every time I make them. And we'll focus on that. Because there are definitely some parts of the video where I'm like, oh, I could do this better. Or, oh, I could go get a different clip of this. I'm like, okay, but is it worth spending the extra 3 or 4 hours for this fix? Or is it worth me making the Dishonored video? And right now, a lot of that is, no, it's more worth it to just go work on the Dishonored video or work on season 2 stuff. You know? Which one's gonna be better in the long run of content creation? We got the damage. We've definitely got the damage. Yeah, first try. Yeah, going and getting all of our upgrades, 1000% worth it. First trying Red Wolf after not doing Red Wolf for a year and a half. Great. Wonderful. You have to see it starting Tuesday. I say starting because only so much time of day. Oh, I know. I appreciate your continued love and support for what I do. Thanks for even volunteering to watch it at all. Thanks. You've been, oh, for those of you who don't know, Vlad has been omega helpful in me coming back to content creation. I think I messaged him maybe a year ago or more, and I'm like, hey, I have this crackpot idea where I go through a backlog of like 100 video games and make a YouTube series about it. And he's like, lol. And then I didn't message him for like another month. And I'm like, hey, so I played 6 video games. Here's what I want to do. And he's like, lol. And then another month goes by. And I'm like, okay, so I wrote 300 pages of scripts. And he's like, okay, you're serious? And I'm like, yes. Oh, we got riposted. We got memed on by Moongrim, dude. We got absolutely dumpstered. All right, let's add to the death counter. We got destroyed. We got destroyed. All right, I don't know why you spawn in casting Flame Grant Me Strength right now. I do not want you to spawn in casting Flame Grant Me Strength. Okay. Here's the plan is. We're gonna cheese Moongrim. We're gonna see if we can get the cheese. It was at least September of 2022. That sounds accurate. And now here we are. I have season 1 almost done, realistically speaking. Season 2, all of the games are recorded, and most of them have scripts that if they're not done, they're pretty well on the way. And season 3 planned. Oh. I know which of the videos you messaged me. Yes, it was the Andromeda video. Because am I gonna get riposted again? Get away. Hey, Moongrim, come here. No, you were supposed to fall. No. Hey, at least the elevator's down there now. At least the elevator's down there, right? Yeah, because you had released the Andromeda video. And I knew that you like made videos and stop casting spells when you're spawning. Although that looks sick. I'm so excited to like cast that and have this available for the, like, look at this. This just looks dope. It's gonna be so much damage. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I knew you like streamed and made videos and stuff, and I was like, you know, I have a couple questions and I don't know who to go to. So I was like, hey, I know it's been 2 years. Would you mind if I asked you 8 bajillion questions about YouTube real quick? And he's like, okay. Sounds good. So for that, I am eternally grateful. Whether or not everything turns out the way I want, you know, who the hell knows? But pretty much, yeah, verbatim, actually. Those are the exact words I said to you. All right, Moongrim should die. Yeah! Skill issue! Get wrecked by the elevator, nerd. Okay, I should be able to do Renala first try. Should. I should be able to spawn in, do the first phase without too much problems, and then buff right before we push her into phase 2 so that we spawn in with our buffs ready to go. Renala is pretty simple stuff. Let's just get Blood Flame active because Blood Flame lasts a long time. Flame Grant Me Strength, though, I will not use until listening for the audio. Sorry. There it is. All right, I would like to not use mana here. Oh, I killed her and I didn't mean to. I did more damage than I anticipated doing. Okay, so Flame Grant Me Strength and then roll. Now we need to be doing multi-hits, so we stagger her. Oh, no! I died to Renala because I had held the paddle down. Ah! I didn't roll. I had the stamina for it. Tragic. Travesty. It's okay. That was a bad phase 1 because I didn't mean to kill her in one phase. Yeah, it's all right. But everyone dies to Renala sometimes, right? Copium. It's okay. I did so much damage. I just wanted to try it again. I didn't mean to buff. It is casting spells on spawn in, and I don't know why. Elden Ring has been pretty buggy for me. Gotta run, Red. Have a great one. Peace out, dude. Thanks for stopping by. Have a great evening. If you're around on Saturday morning, that's my next live stream. We'll be doing... I haven't decided if we're doing Destiny or Helldivers, but it's going to be multiplayer games. So if you're at all interested, or if you want to jam, let me know. Would love to game with some peeps. All right, let's get Blood Flame Blade ready. This Blood Flame Blade we will use. Cast the spell. It is not casting the spell. Okay, let's try disconnecting the controller and then reconnecting the controller. Game is freaking out. Okay, controller is back. It is not casting Blood Flame Blade. Okay, maybe it'll cast it when we spawn in because the game likes to do that. All right, whatever. We can do it without spells. I need to. I think it's. I don't know if it's the game, or if it's my PC freaking out, or if it's my controller. I might try a different controller Saturday and see what happens. Oh! I almost died to the furniture. Is chandelier furniture? Where is this dude? It's over here. I hear it. Cast the buff. No buff. Okay, so we will use mana then because we do not have a buff. All right. Damage, not ideal, but getting the multi-hit there is ideal. The Nagakiba build is coming together, friends. Let's just re-up on mana now. Let's get my physic boost, so this will be a stamina boost. Okay, the other way you can kind of like cheese Renala is to use a summon. So because usually I would not summon on Renala because I want to do this Blood Flame thing. But because my spells are not working, I think it's only fair that I get to summon. What is happening? What is happening? It's my controller, dude. Something is not right. Something is wrong. I have another controller. Hold on. Let me plug in the other controller. This is gonna be weird. Yeah, my controller has decided to stop casting my buffs, and it is misreading inputs. So I have another controller here, but I don't have the cord for it right now. We're just gonna deal. We are just gonna deal. Actually, what's the spell button on PC? What is that key? Can I just press that key? I have never played a Souls game on mouse and keyboard. Let's do this. Let's... Okay. Let us try relaunching the game. You will see a black screen because I do game capture, so just give me a second. Let's just relaunch it. I would like to go into that fight with my buffs. I didn't even know it was socially acceptable. For real. This is where I need, like, the Fallout screen that just says technical difficulties on the back, so that way if the game crashes, there's something there. I'm gonna put that up there for the next... I'm gonna write a sticky note for myself. Where's my sticky notepad? Note to self. Add technical difficulties image bottom layer. Noise warning, by the way. It's gonna give you one really loud ping before it loads my settings. All right, there we go. There's the loud ping is over. You may return to your normal listening levels. Can I cast spells? I can cast spells again. Life is good. I will get to go into Renala with both buffs. Also just looks way cooler to have Blood Flame Blade active. IMO. Do you know socially acceptable? Hey, it happens to the best of us. It happens. Single tear. Cries and confusion. All that fun stuff. Oh, I almost fell off the map. That would have been really bad. How long does Blood Flame Blade last? Does not specify in game. I would assume 60 seconds. Yeah, duration 60 seconds. All right, this lasts a minute. It's not too bad, honestly. Okay, so I want Blood Flame Blade active for phase 1. I don't need Flame Grant Me Strength active for phase 1. Ow, books. Of note, friends, I don't usually play melee-only builds in Souls games, so the fact that I'm kind of forcing myself to do just Nagakiba is pretty new for me. I'm liking it. All right, chug this potion. Does it cast Flame Grant Me Strength? It did not cast Flame Grant Me Strength. That's fine. Buff. Let's get some stamina back. This is a dragon. I don't want to deal with this. Much better. It's like, I know this build definitely has the damage for it. This dragon kills me, I'm gonna be upset. Go away. Yeah! Woo! Alright, first try. First try. I definitely didn't have to restart the game because it wasn't casting my buffs. Alright. Greetings, Renala. Okay. We're gonna be seeing Renala a lot. We're not gonna do a rebirth right now, but my plan is before I go into New Game Plus, I will rebirth into the build I'll be doing for the next new game before we do that. So then we can play the entire game with a new build. So new game right now, what we're doing is we're doing just Dex because I haven't done a pure Dex character in a long time, so I thought that'd be fun. Okay, so I can do Vigor or I can do Dex here. Honestly, I think I just want to pump damage a little bit. I don't need any intelligence right now. I'm good on faith. Arcane, I'm good on. Don't need any more strength. Endurance and mind, I feel pretty okay with. Let's just damage dump. Let's Dex dump. Let's do it. All right. Runes have been acquired. Second remembrance boss has been slain. That means we can go get a talisman pouch, which is something I want. I want 3 talismans. We could start pushing for talisman slot 4, but I don't feel... A, we don't have enough time for me to get to gold free right now, and B, I don't believe my skill with Dex builds are enough for me to, at this point, kill gold free without like 35 vigor. Let's just put this for when we're moving around the world. What other charms do I need? I need Millicent's charm. So that means I can either kill Millicent for the prosthesis, or I can do her entire quest line, which means I won't have her charm for a long time. I don't know. I could... Lord of Blood's Exaltation is far away, because that's in the sewers. So that one's too far away for me to get right now. Winged Talisman Charm, that's the multi-hit one. Is that Millicent's one? Let us consult the internet. Winged Sword Insignia, that's what I meant, that's what I said. Raises successive attack power. It is not Millicent's, which means we can do that one now. And there's a buffed version, which is the Rotten Wing Sword. That is right. That is the one that you do for Millicent's questline. The Winged Sword Insignia is the base one. Let's go get that. That sounds like a good objective because that is a big damage increase. It's 3% and 5%, then 10%. Okay. It is located in Stillwater Cave. Which is in Rea Lucaria. Okay, perfect. It's a place that we have access to. Stillwater Cave, Rea Lucaria. Okay, let's go get the charm. That'll be a big damage increase. It's like in here somewhere. So let's go Lakeshore and then we'll go to the right. Is a Clean Rot Knight boss. Okay. Okay. Oh, I need to log the last 2 bosses we killed. We beat Renala, Queen of the Full Moon, and Red Wolf of Radagon. That means we have killed a whopping 21 out of the 165 bosses of this game. Nice, 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 nice. At some point, I could also... I've already done churches in the south. There's a couple churches in Rea Lucaria and in Caelid, I think, that I haven't hit for Sacred Tears. And there's definitely some in Altus I haven't done yet, so. When it comes time to upgrade potions, we could definitely be doing those. Also, Nova, what ice cream did you get? Did you go out for ice cream, or was there ice cream in the house? This is important information that we as a community would love to know. Okay, let's not jump in and fight the flower and say we did. Let's go up and around. Big damage. Haha, you fools. I can dodge all of your nonsense. Got ice cream yesterday, had some left. Nice. Leftover ice cream is always a plus. Because then you're just like, man, I got more sweets to eat. It's never a bad time. Butter cookie. Does that say butter cookie? It does say butter cookie. Oh my god, that sounds delightful. Alright, we're poisoned. Whatever. Playing Graving Strength. Tier. Heal. Mana. Alright, come on over here. Get out of that poison floor. Winged sword insignia. Another damage increase by a pretty substantial margin, actually. So now it'll be, that'll buff me from 3 to 6%, and then the third hit here will put me at 10%. So that is huge. It is huge because the last 3 hits will have 10% extra damage. Yeah, that's dope. That is big. All right, let's get out of here. Return to cave entrance. Yes. Let's log the boss. That was Clean Rot Knight kill. Graham cracker cut. Okay, graham cracker ice cream, or graham cracker in ice cream. Actually, OP. Especially if it's just like a little bit dry inside. It's got like clumps, you know? Just 10 out of 10 topping. Dude, you're having craving? Me too, dude. I'm talking about ice cream. I have ice cream in my freezer. It's not nearly as butter cookie nonsense as that, but now I want it. Let's start moving down the right-hand side over here. So let's head back up to Lake Facing Cliffs. Between rainbow sherbet or cookie dough caramel vanilla ice cream. That's a lot of words. That's a lot of words. No, that sounds good. It checks out. I was thinking about it. I'm like, do all of those words sound good together? And the answer is yes. All right, where's my horse parkour spot? There it is. Oh, I could work on Vare's questline. We could go to Moog's area super early, get some of his runes. Because if we go to Moog's area super early, we can get the white mask too. That way we get, I think it's like another 10% damage buff whenever we get a bleed proc. That sounds enticing. Okay, we're gonna keep that in our brains. That is another incredibly viable path that we could take. This build's coming together quite nicely. And I honestly did not expect it to, so hype. Sorry, moving back to ice cream because I'm not over it. I'm a coffee ice cream guy. There's something about coffee ice cream. I just really love that like bittersweet kind of flavor you get with coffee, plus usually like a chocolate. Like to me, that is boom, like S tier ice cream. I'm also just a Neapolitan fan, you know, like the big three: vanilla, chocolate, strawberry, always gonna be good. I don't have ice cream too much though, so when I do, usually I try to make it something crazy or weird. Ube ice cream? Okay, here's the thing, Ted. I have heard of ube ice cream, but I do not understand ube ice cream. Would you care to enlighten the masses? Oh, so that's Tedawin42 from the YouTube chat. Everyone say hi, Tedawin. He's gonna learn me about ube today because I'm clueless. Is ube one of those like alternative ice creams, or is it a flavor and I'm just dumb? I don't have a plan here, so I'm just gonna keep going this way. I need smithing stone 5s. That's what I need. Tastes like purple butter. Huh. Okay, now wait. Does it taste like butter, but the color is purple? Or is purple butter a flavor profile? Some kind of root? So it's like a taro? Like a taro ice cream? Maybe? That's kind of that's the vibe I'm getting from this? Uneducated? I am also completely uneducated on this. It's like one of those sweet potato ice cream things. I'm getting vibes from like that too. Sounds kind of like that. Oh, not a Utes purple yam. Ah, yes, the purple sweet potato thing. I was onto something. Yep, okay. It's starting to come back. I have heard nothing but good things about that type of ice cream. I have never tried it. Not for lack of wanting to. Like, it sounds good. But I have not gotten around to it. I don't think when I was in Asia I had any weird ice creams. C's, my wife, has had durian ice cream, which she said was, I think she said it was bad. It's one of that's that fruit that smells really terrible. So I can't imagine. I mean, people eat it, so even though it smells absolutely abysmal, I'm sure it must taste somewhat fine. Eat slugs. I'm gonna keep going this way, grabbing whatever we can grab for free here. We can pay a visit to Turtle Pope up here, see if he sells any incantations that look particularly spicy. Let's do that. See our friend Turtle Pope up here. I want this grace anyway.
The durian ice cream tasted like potato salad.
Potato salad, thank you. We have been educated.
I welcome. I am my apology. Do you know the?
You know, the more I think about ice cream tasting like potato salad,
It is by the matrons.
I don't know if I like that. I think potato salad should taste like potato salad. I don't want ice cream that tastes like potato salad.
Would serve if you find any.
That would be a weird taste texture combo. I want incantations. Don't care about this. Dog? Are we talking about...
Is there some?
Oh yeah, this guy, he's a dog.
Oh, very well. Heresy is not native. All things.
All right. I have nothing else to talk about with our man Turtle Boat. Lex, we were talking about durian ice cream. It's an ice cream that tastes like potato salad, which I think is a horrible texture flavor mismatch that does not sound appealing at all. We got wandering mausoleums over there. You could go deal with that. Don't know how you feel about that. I don't like. On the one hand, I do like potato salad. Like I'm not upset about something tasting like potato salad. Potato salad's fine. But I don't know if I would want my ice cream texture on the flavor profile of potato salad. Like, I don't know if I would want my creamy dairy product to taste like root vegetable mayonnaise and other side vegetables. I'm not sure about that. I am not sure. All right, I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of lost in the sauce right now. I don't know where I'm going. All I know is I want to be going this way. Why doesn't it show me anyone else in chat? They are on the Twitch side. We are streaming on both websites. I figured out how to do the plugin this morning. And Twitch has way less latency, but I also like that I can stream on both now. So it was great. I actually got to reconnect with a ton of people on Twitch today that did not know that I was on YouTube, but had still followed me on Twitch. So that was super dope. And I'm glad I did it. Yeah, I'm on both. It's super dope. I can stream on both websites because Twitch changed their TOS and it's super awesome. So yeah, feel free if you want to stay on YouTube, by all means. If not, it's they still haven't given me twitch.tv/rednolus yet because I, for some reason, can't prove that I am me. So it's IT, just it, Rednolus. Aha! Tadwin has subscribed with Prime. Man Bear Steer has followed. I don't have alerts set up for Twitch right now. I am sorry, friends. So let me get to a safe spot where I'm not about to get madness debuffed by the big eye of Sauron behind me. And I will play you the honorary sub noise. Okay. Honorary sub noise for Mr. Tedowin. Here we go. I need to get the audio for it. This could be very loud. If it is, I apologize.
All wings report in.
Red 10 standing by.
Red 7 standing by.
Red 3 standing by. Red 6 standing by.
Red 9 standing by.
Red 2 standing by.
Red 11 standing by.
Red 5 standing by.
Boom. All right. There's the for real Z. That's what the sub noise is going to be. So yeah, good job. Awesome. I appreciate you. Thanks for the Prime sub. Because I'm monetized on this platform and it's pretty cool. I forgot it was my alert sound. Yeah, okay, well, Man Bear Steer followed, which I know who that is because I know you, but I'll play the follow sound for that, because that is set up in the alert box.
Hello there.
So there you go, there's your fake follow notification as well. Pancham! Dude, it has been years. It's good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Knight says, come to the purple side, YouTubers. It has low latency. It does have much lower latency. I am glad to be on Twitch and YouTube, but you definitely get a better chat experience on the Twitch side currently, just from a delay standpoint. Nothing against YouTube chat, but just from a delay standpoint. Forgot those are my alerts. Heck yeah, dude. Absolutely insane. I will find a way to set up multi-stream alerts. Here's the problem. If it is a paid service, if I have to pay, like, to get 2 different alert services, one for Twitch and one for YouTube, I'm not happy about that. I'm not excited. I don't want to have to pay money for that. I will. I don't want to say I will. Uh-oh. Oh! Vike! He absolutely dumpstered me. I thought he was going to be easy baby mode. He was not. Yeah, Panch, my alerts are sick. All right, fine. We got to go all the way back over there. I just was going over there for the church, but I got obliterated by Vike because I kind of forgot he was over there. It's okay. I'm pretty sure I can beat him if I don't just sit there and spam attack like an idiot. Dude, yeah, they are the same alerts as what why would I change alerts that are already so good? There is no need to change the alerts because they are already so quality. Let's hide from the Eye of Sauron a little bit. Yeah, I was not going to use the word perfect, but now that you put the words in my mouth, you know, and yeah. Might as well. You know? I might as well. Why not? Also, Lex, with Man Bear Steer, that brings us up to 256 followers, which is pretty hype. And a whopping, are you ready for this? 1 sub point. You know how many I had when the stream started? 0. That is a win. Shit, that's a lot of dudes. Yeah, lots of dudes. Just as a heads up, peeps. We are coming near to stream close time. Not because I don't love you, but because I have dinner plans and I can smell dinner from here. Which means that... Can I just run past you? Can I just rest at this grace? I don't really want to fight you. I'm just here for this. Okay, perfect. You can kill me now. He's leaving us for food. I am leaving you for food and IRL friend time, which, to be fair, that is a good excuse. All right, Vike, listen here. He is a nightmare. I don't mind dying here because I got the grace, which means I'll respawn right here. Man, am I squishy. I need to fix that squishy problem at some point. That's going to take a lot of vigor, though, and I don't want to do that. See, my controller's doing the thing again where it's casting spells when it should not be. Flasks, increase, yes, awesome, amazing. Okay, that's what we came over there for. Sorry, I was gonna say, we're coming up to stream close time. The next stream is gonna be Saturday morning. I want to say Saturday morning at 9. That's Pacific time, people who are in other places. That's Saturday morning at 9. I haven't decided yet, but we're either playing Helldivers or we're playing Destiny. I don't know which one I want to do yet, but we're deciding between those two. So I'm just letting you know, stream's going to be, we're off in about 5 minutes. But that's when the next stream's going to be. We're a Monday, Wednesday, Saturday stream. That's what we're doing now. With that in mind, what do I want to spend my last 5 minutes doing? Getting the map on Weeping Peninsula. That's what we want to do. Yeah, see how it spawns me in blocking? It means it's holding my left trigger when I spawn in. It's so weird. don't know if that's a controller issue or an Elden Ring issue. It's weird. So Panch, for those if you're not aware, yes, we're on Twitch and YouTube. We have a YouTube series starting next week. The introductory video is out now. So if you are at all interested in me doing video essays on single player games, that's what that's about. Otherwise, we're Monday, Wednesday, Saturday if you ever feel like chilling. It's good to see you. I missed you. All my old Mixer peeps coming out of the woodwork. Missed and appreciate all of you. Let's deal with this guy. Let's get the Grace in front of him, and then we might just stop. You had to? I appreciate that. Let's get the Castle Morn Grace here. We got Weeping Peninsula available. Look at that. The map is filling out. We need the top half of Caelid. We need to go to Mount Gelmir up here. This is Mountaintop of the Giants, and up here is Haligtree. So, honestly, we've made some really good progress today. We've made some very good progress today. We are level 47. The build is basically ready to go. Like, we at this point, we just need to be going and fighting stuff. So, yeah, about 2 days of setup, and now we're good to go. Okay. I am going to go hang out with some friends for dinner. I deeply appreciate every single one of you. Let me grab some stuff for you guys to look at. If you are interested in the YouTube series, I am posting in my chat the link to the video. Go watch and subscribe to that channel. Please and thank you. Next stream will be Saturday at 9 in the morning. We'll be playing multiplayer games. If I have friends around that want to play, they're going to get in first. If I don't have friends around to play and you have games, by all means, come on in and we'll get some games in because I want to play with people. I really do want to play Helldivers. I really do want to play Helldivers. I've decided. I want to, because they raised the max level. There's a new update for that game. I really want to play it. Jeez, man. Have fun. Oh, yeah. Please let me know how your dino deck goes. If you ever want to DM me about Magic or have questions or just want to chat, hit me up. You know where I am. I would love to talk Magic and cards and stuff. All right. With that in mind, it is about 7 o'clock. All right. So have a good day, everybody. Love you all. Let's have Mr. Keanu here give you a nice wave. Nope, that's the finger snap. That is the wrong emote. Hey! Bye! Have a good day.